Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Dear student, it's your maths book for class 8, but it is used for class 7 too. Now, today our topic is rational numbers and irrational number on book page 26 and 27. Now, dear students, what is rational number and irrational number? For understanding, I have an activity. Take a thermometer that can measure room temperature and start your AC or heater in a room. Record the readings in a chart after every minute. In your room, you will see definitely some readings that will not be integer but will lie in between the integers. Now, what are these numbers? Another example I have, in our daily life, we frequently use some quantities which are not whole numbers. For example, a half liter of milk, a quarter of an hour, etc. Therefore, there is a need of some other numbers like rational numbers. Now, students, rational number represent with Q. A rational number is a number that can be written as ratio P by Q, where P and Q are integer but Q is not equal to 0. It can be written as a fraction in which both the either numerator and denominator are integer. The rational numbers are either of the form of terminating decimal or of the form of non-terminating recurring decimal. Now, what is terminating decimal? A terminating decimal is 1, like 1 by 2 is equal to 0.5. Now, a non-terminating decimal is one that does not has an end, like 1 by 3 is equal to 0.333 up to so on. Its mean a terminating decimal is 1, like 0.5, and non-terminating decimal is one of that does not has an end, like 1 by 3 is equal to 0.33 up to so on. Now, student, and recurring decimal mean that repetition of decimal. Now, rational numbers include fraction, for example, proper fraction, improper and mixed fraction. Do you know that proper fraction in which the numerator is smaller than the denominator? Improper fraction, fraction in which the numerator is greater than or equal to the denominator. And mixed fraction means 5 whole 1 by 6. It's have a definition also that mixed fraction is a sum of whole number and proper fraction. Now, dear students, what is irrational numbers? Irrational number is represented with Q dash. Now, numbers which cannot be written in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q are not equal to 0, are called irrational number. Here is a big difference between rational and irrational number. Another big difference we have, an irrational number can be written as a decimal but not as a fraction. It is second one, a difference between rational and irrational number. When expressed as decimal, they have non-terminating. It's mean when a number which expressed as a decimal, they have non-terminating. Non-terminating mean endless, and non-recurring. Non-recurring mean non-repeating digits to the right of the decimal points. Now, student, for this, how are rational numbers related to other set of numbers? Now, the set of natural numbers, let's see. N is equal to 1, 2, 3 up to so on. Natural number. The set of whole numbers, W is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 up to so on. Set of whole number like that. Now, set of integer minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3 up to so on. Let's see its figure Z, W and natural number. It's mean the set of rational numbers Q is equal to this. It's mean rational numbers are include all the fractions and decimal as well as natural number, whole numbers and integers. Now, dear students, on your book page 28, exercise 2.1, question number 1, recognize rational and irrational numbers. Let's see if in question number 1 we have 0.01001 triple 001 00001 up to so on. Now, according to the definition, you know that numbers which cannot be written in the form of p by q, where p and q are integer and q is not equal to 0, are called irrational numbers. And irrational numbers can be written as decimal, but not as a fraction. When expressed as decimal, like that. Now, they have non-terminating. Let's see, it's a non-terminating, endless, and non-recurring, mean non-repeating digits to the right of the decimal point. So that's why it's a rational number. Now another question I have, -6. Now dear student, a rational number is a number that can be written as p by q form, where p and q are integers, but q is not equal to 0. It can be written as a fraction in which both the numerator and denominator are integers. The rational numbers are either of the form of terminating decimal or of the form of non-terminating recurring decimal. So it is an integer and it's a rational number. Now it is a rational number. Dear student, you can do all the questions left over which have given in the book exercise 2.1 page 28 at your home and send it to me in comment box. Thank you dear student. Allah bless you all.